Okay, today we're going to do some canning. Just got back from a fishing trip. This guy, about tired of him. We're going to can some salmon today after I chase this guy out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get. We're going to do some canning. Got back from a fishing trip. Buddy Steve up in CQ. Caught a bunch of salmon, and we're going to start processing it, starting with a all-American pressure canner, and I'll talk about the details. So here's our salmon fillets. Got a tub of them. These are all just been washed. Lids. We go with a pinch of salt, about a tablespoon of vegetable oil, and I also add, this is a concentrated garlic cubes. Each one of these little tiny things are like 4 cloves or something, they say. And then just a little bit of dried chive in it. And then that's pretty much just a basic canned salmon. We'll stuff our jars, leave about a 1/2 inch space head. This is an all-American canner. We'll do 2 racks at a 10-pound weight for 100 minutes. We'll stack jars, put about 2 inches of water. You need a plate on the bottom to lift them so they're not right on the bottom. That's what that plate is right here. And you can tell I do a lot of canning. That plate sits down there. We put a rack, and then we could put another rack in here. You can pretty much fill these pressure canners up. We've been busy canning out of the garden. Lots of dilly beans, spicy pickles. So that's this year's crop, and we still are eaten last year, so we'll get going on this fish and get it taken care of. Okay, we're gonna vacuum seal those big king slabs for and the rest of those for smoking later. We've got all of our pieces. I take both the skin off. You can can it with the skin and it comes off really easy after you open the jars. I've just chosen to take the skin off. So anyways, we'll get stuff in jars, pack them, inch of head space, tablespoon of, or 1/2 tablespoon, just a little bit of oil in there, just to add a little bit more liquid to mix with the natural oils of the fish. Pinch of salt, a little bit of chive and garlic, just kind of a little flavor, and we'll get them started in the pressure canner. You let that pressure canner vent until it starts to vent well. You don't start counting your 100 minutes until that's venting. That's when pressure is built, and that's when the process starts. So, and I'll show you that once we start cooking. All right, jars are stuffed, ready to go in. Fire this thing off. First row of jars. Then we put the canister gap. We can start adding more jars. So that's what they call venting. Basically, you're building pressure, and it's steaming inside, and it's pushing all the air out. You don't want air in there when you cap it. And we'll put the weight, which will go to 11 pounds. Like I said, 11 pounds for 100 minutes. But we let this vent for about 10 minutes. Then you know all the air is purged out of that, and then you can cap it and build your pressure. All right, we've slowly allowed this thing to decompression. Slowly release after shutting off the propane after it's 100 minutes. Gauge says 0. We've unlocked. And there you go. So we'll set these up on the counter here. Sounds like some of them are already popping. And we'll let them seal and start the next batch. Okay, last batch just came out. Canned salmon done. This was all pink salmon, so it's not the brightest coloration, but it sure is good canning. And good eating for spreads and cake, like crab but salmon style cakes, and that's it.